guys, how are you doing?
Oh, good.
Nice. Congratulations for the gig. It was really a blast. What are the feelings right now?
Spreading feelings.
Yeah. It was so hot on the stage, but yeah, it was a great gig. Very good.
Nice. Okay, your second full-length Tales from Wasteland was released in 2018. What can you tell about its genesis and lyrics?
It was totally fiasco.
Yeah, it was a mess.
No, it went alright. We had did the recordings on the same place as we did the first record, but then we wanted to try something else for the mix and everything. So we were like way more, even though it was like almost 2 years ago, but we made the album for I think for like a year or. Like the recording lasted, how long did it last?
I guess it was longer.
Yeah,
year and a half or something.
Yeah,
almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
It was like a really long process, and we were like pretty much clueless at the time how to do the shit. We just were like pretty much the same with the first record. We were just enthusiastic about creating music and shit.
Yeah.
But then the recordings were done with the same dude. But we wanted to, because it didn't sound like, we wanted it to sound bigger and shit. So we met this mixer called Antti Kauppinen, who was really awesome dude. So he did the mix, and we were at the time we were really happy with the result. And I mean, we still are, I think, because it was like the product of that time,
Yeah.
So, but lots of. Well, that was then, and now what we're gonna do is now.
Yeah. What about the lyrics?
About the lyrics, yeah. All the songs were pretty old when we recorded them. About I think the newer ones were about a year old, and the older ones were about 4 years old.
Maybe even longer, because there's like Hungry for the World on, and that got like Mika Sovittaa. Anyways,
arranged.
Yeah, arranged.
Yeah.
Like pretty much completely different song, and but that's like something we've been jamming for like since 2011 or something.
Yeah.
And, at the time, the lyrics were, I guess we were quite happy with them, but now looking back, they were kind of naive and. It's quite hard to listen to some of the songs. We were so much looking for our direction back then. We didn't know what
I think
we wanted
it's
to
part of the artist growing process.
Yeah.
And in each kind of art, artists go through this, that they are enthusiastic about their work, but then when they develop in time, they look back and they feel like not anymore the same.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing.
Yeah.
But it's good
like,
to grow up.
And over the years, like there's, well, like all the people who's been listening to us, like especially since from like day one, like from 2010, like they can hear the difference. Like we really developed. Like don't want to sound like a fucker, but like everyone can see it. Like as musicians and like as a singer and a guitarist and a bassist and a drummer,
Yeah.
And as songwriters as well, I think, and lyricists, or how you say it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's something flying on me.
It's a flood. Fuck those mosquitoes.
Yeah. They are all the time around. So your last single was released last year, right?
Yeah.
I remember well.
DOA. Yeah, we released them around the same time, I think, or what? DOA, Don't Save My Soul. Yeah. Where does around the same time? I can't even remember. Like last year, like April, we released something.
I think Don't Save My Soul, and during the summer we released DOA.
Yeah, but like I guess DOA was maybe August last year.
Yeah, so it's 1 year.
As you can see, just pretty cool for school. Just wearing the glasses. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, so since you released those new songs like last year, are you
Yeah.
working on a new album? And when should it be released? And what we can expect from it?
Well, at the moment, the whole process has been, because like now this year has been pretty fucked because of all this Corona shit. But there's been like a silver lining for us actually, because lots of stuff has been happening behind the curtains, you know.
Yeah.
We're working really hard.
Yeah, and
Making new songs and
yeah, like lots of new stuff and. Just a sec, some fuckers calling me. Just gonna skip this, but yeah, we had like these demos and we met this dude called Jani Wielund. He's the old manager of Santa Cruz
Okay.
and really like professional dude. And he for some reason was interested in us like and helping us out. And we met in January. And we made like this plan for the whole year how we're gonna go forward with everything, and that's what we've been doing. The whole plan was to create 4 songs, and the deadline for them is at the end of this month, and we're gonna reach it. All the things and songs are pretty much done, just like a couple of fixes, but like we're gonna hit the deadline anyways, and it's gonna be. It's gonna sound like really, well, not so different, but better.
yeah, but it's much more bigger and
And it's I really
professional and everything.
And yeah, because we actually like we had this producer as well. That
Jimmy Wheeland.
Jimmy Westerlund is the dude's name. He plays in One Desire as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably know him.
Yeah.
And he was the producer for these 4 songs, and really both of those guys really we get along really well. They understand a shitty body humor and and well it was a blast to like work with them, and we still are, and hopefully in the future as well. But the whole plan probably is at the moment that we're gonna complete these 4 songs. Well, are pretty much already complete, but just a couple of fixes, you know. And then we are gonna try to get a actual like a record deal. And now, if it doesn't work, then too bad. But if it does, then we're gonna try to publish all these songs through the record label.
Yeah. So, finger crossed.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's been a long road. And lots of disappointments along the way. Of course, lots of like positive things as well, and like self-improvement and everything. But
now it's time to get.
Yeah, that's what I've been hoping for. It's been a long road, you know, and it would be fucking awesome.
10, 14 years.
Yeah, but I mean, it's in this genre. I think that's. Okay, I think maybe that's a bit long, yeah. But well, some bands make it even way longer, and some make it 5 years or 6 years. And I think in this kind of music, it's not as like an instant single hit that like you get with like pop artists or rap artists. It's a bit different. You're gonna have to build a fan base, and it's a whole different kind of thing, I think.
Yeah. Step by step.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, of course, you can break through like really quick if you have like a killer song or whatever, or an insane band. But
it's not that common.
I
it doesn't happen like this
not
that much, in my opinion. Thinking about all the band I met, and for everybody is a long journey. But when it happened that there is the contract and everything, is the best thing after many years is
and that's just like makes us believe that someone else believes in us and what we do, and that's really important, I think, because then, I mean, it's not gonna be like, yeah, you get a record deal and you're gonna be a fucking millionaire. It doesn't really go like that anywhere. I don't think we're gonna get like any money.
Really?
But it's like if we want to go down this road, then it's because all the things that they bring is like they have really long distribution channels and everything, like lots of listeners and followers.
Yeah.
And I think that's more important. And what we're gonna do, of course, what we do best, I think, is like play live and hopefully get people to hear like at least one of our songs and they're like, oh, this sounds pretty good. Let's go check them out.
Let's hope then.
Yeah, fingers crossed, like I said. Yeah, but everything can turn to shit. But we're pretty used to that already.
Okay, so next month, or in a few weeks, you are going to play in Helsinki and on the rocks.
No,
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh no.
Yeah, that got cancelled. Like we heard about it like two days ago.
Okay, so fresh.
Yeah, it's
So
really fresh.
this coronavirus is a problem.
But I was really happy. Like at least like this was a perfect time for this festival at least, because now it's not so bad.
But it's getting again.
And like in like 2 or 3, 4 weeks, it's really hoping it doesn't happen, but it's gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same as spring, I think.
Yeah. Well, I hope not.
Lockdown, but yeah. All the gigs, all the festivals.
Yeah. Probably
Last time we can play at festival this year.
Yeah. So it was a really nice timing for this.
Yeah.
I was like thinking about that gig, but no, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean that would have been really, because we were really looking forward to the gig.
Yeah, because you were going to play with the Norwegian band.
Yeah. Great band and of course great place in Helsinki.
Yeah, so chance to get to know you.
Some new people. They don't know who the fuck we are, so we're gonna like impress them, and you know how it goes.
But
well, that got fucked.
You're the first one.
And talking about gigs, okay, everything is a mess with this coronavirus.
But it did get weird.
Do you think that you are going to plan some gigs for next winter, maybe spring? Because the fall, I think that is going to be a mess. But after that, if there is the opportunity.
Just at the moment we don't have like anyone who sells us like as a gig wise, you know. So if you find somebody, for sure. But we'll see how it goes. Like there's lots of things going on, and like it could go to hell or it could work out really well. We'll see. But we really trust in the like in this direction, like gig selling and like what kind of record deals and shit. We really trust in Jani, you know.
Yeah.
He knows the business and he's been doing it for a long time, and he liked us, I think, and we like him. So why not? I think it's gonna be really nice.
So talking again about gigs, if you could choose a location, like the dream location, how would this dream location be, or where? Difficult question.
Yeah, but interesting. I don't think I really just I don't think it's like the location for me. It's more like the atmosphere and like how many people are there. You know, it will be like that's more the thing. I don't care where it is.
Yeah.
But as long as like one of the best live shows I've seen is the live at Donington from AC/DC, and that has a really fucking crazy like things and awesome playing.
Like,
Awesome. Yeah.
fucking millions and millions of people.
like that's the dream. So
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. Like I don't have any like specific venue in mind, like where I would want to play. Maybe like if I would have to say something in Madison Square Garden, okay, but that's like pretty. But it doesn't really matter as long as there's like a good feeling and lots of people who enjoy what we do. That's my answer.
That's true. The atmosphere, and what you receive from the fans and
It's the-
the giving to each other.
Yeah, that's. I think that's like, at least for me, it's like the whole reason I do this. Because it's the best thing you can do, I think.
Yeah.
Like when they enjoy and what you do, you know. And I mean, even today, I really enjoyed to play. It was fucking nice, and the gig was really nice, I think. The people were at least just there were too many. Well, we are pretty used to that, no. But it was still good times, you know. And they gave what they can. You know, but if you does like more people, it's gonna be fucking tasty. I'm gonna go get some drinks. You can
Go mullakin joku viitonen. My answer to the same question would be Donington as well, but it doesn't have to be. It can be like Vince explained. It can be a small club where the crowd is just really in what you do, where the energy, flows back and forth. That's the greatest you can get on the stage. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's true. And if you could choose one band to tour with, which one?
Sorry, what?
One band to tour with. Which band would be? That's really hard.
That's a tough question.
Se toimii. Mä olin sun heppä. Yeah, what's up?
Kysymys oli, että minkä bändin kanssa haluaisit rundat, jos saisit valita minkä tahansa bändin.
Well, my opinion would be Heat from Sweden. I think that will be cool. Yeah, because I really like their music. Or Eclipse is another one. I really just they play pretty much the same kind of stuff that we do, and like I really enjoy their records, you know.
Yeah.
So at least I will probably say them.
Not bad.
Yeah.
And I can see you going on tour with both those bands.
Yeah, alright. Or even like if we get more bands, because we did like this with Jimmy Westerlund, so and he plays in One Desire, that would be really cool. And we know Andre from the band like already, so I think that would be really fun. And maybe those. Ei tästä vastannut mitään.
Mä vieläkin mietin tätä. I'm still thinking about it.
Vaikea kysymys.
What was that band when we were playing with Oz in France, that Swedish band?
With the mustache man.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name. But they had really cool mustache.
Yeah,
One dude.
and they knew how to drink. I can respect them for that.
Yeah, that's one of the most important things.
Yeah.
Any other?
I think.
Or are you agree with them?
Yeah, I'm gonna just swing this around. Yeah, this is yes. Please give us sponsorship, dude.
Okay, so we are done with this interview. Thank you so much for your time. Would you like to say something to our readers? There and tell whatever you want.
Well, yeah. Go check us out on social media. We have lots of cool stuff. Pretty shit, but it's at least pretty fun. No, but it's alright. And lots of like new, exciting things. Actually, like all the bands say this shit, but at least for us, it's gonna be really awesome, you know, because we made 4 songs. I probably said it already.
Yeah.
But they all there's lots of different stuff going on in those ones, and we're really excited to release and like for you guys to hear them, you know. there's like and one of my favorites that actually was like this last minute thing. We made this like acoustic song that's a bit different from what we done before, and I think it turned out really, really great.
Yeah.
So look forward to that shit. Maybe you'll hear it someday.